About to get underway here with the start of the Women's Championship in the 3C2A for 2017. Santa Barbara and Sierra will battle it out in a few minutes coming up here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Now to get underway here, final game of the day, 2017 Water Polo Championships live from Cuesta College. Mike Cepeda, Carl White with you on today's coverage throughout the weekend. Happy you've joined us, everybody. Spread the word, www.socalcollegesports.com. Also on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. The Vaqueros, winners yesterday over San Joaquin Delta, 11-7. Haley Johnson with 4 goals. Emma Frazier, leading goal scorer on the season for Santa Barbara, had a hat trick in 1 quarter. And we are set and ready to go. Sierra and Santa Barbara for the title here in 2017, and Sierra wins the opening sprint. Sierra yesterday a 6-5 winner over Riverside. Sierra coming in as the top seed from the north, and a bit of an upset in the Northern Regionals, a win versus Delta. Found themselves as the 1 seed coming out of the north. Frazier with it on the far side, looking inside to Sarah Parson. Parson with a goal yesterday. Parson still with the ball, looking to turn on it. She's fouled.
Wow.
No exclusion, just a simple foul.
It was quite the right she took her defender on.
Not live. Haley Johnson out front with it.
Nah.
Good find inside, but she turns it over. She had McKillican for a second. McKillican with 2 goals yesterday. Haley Johnson had 4. Hat trick +1. No score here early. We're in the opening quarter of the women's final for 2017. We will be joined shortly from a Golden West player yet to be named. Congratulations again to Golden West on a championship for the men in 2017. Save in goal for Santa Barbara. Danielle Brown yesterday had 11 saves in their win over, or check that, Nicole Poulos for Santa Barbara with the save. And I am joined by Lachlan Trebinger of Golden West College. And Lachlan, congratulations to you and your win in the men's final over West Valley. West Valley, a very game bunch in that matchup.
Thank you. Yeah, they're very good. We've only played them once this season, and it was a hard competition. And we versed Long Beach 4 or 5 times, as you may know.
Yeah.
And when they did Long Beach, we knew we were going to have a tough game, and they gave it everything they had.
Yeah, they just seem to give you guys tough matchups really throughout, and obviously they missed out on a couple opportunities that could have put you guys up against it, but you guys battled and ended up the winner. Defending state champions, 2nd year in a row, and just an incredible performance. 31-0 on the season.
Yeah, it was good. We actually went back-to-back undefeated now, so that's 2 seasons, and I think I want to thank all the boys and, of course, our coaches, Scott and Zach. We trained really hard all season, and this is why.
Get us on camera here shortly. Lachlan Trebinger, one of the leaders of the Golden West squad that just won the state championship, defended their crown here in 2017. Meanwhile, Haley Johnson has it for Santa Barbara. Pass outside, a save, and a beauty from Danielle Brown of Sierra. The Wolverines holding serve here. It's no score, 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Lachlan, any shout-outs? Any family watching abroad?
Yeah, actually all my family back home, my mum, my dad, my brothers, they all live back home in Australia. Also my old roommates, I'd like to shout out to Nate, who's an old Golden West boy. He'll be loving this, so yeah, it's good.
Very good. 5:09 remaining here in the opening quarter of the women's final. We'll get to a couple more details and shout-outs shortly here. That pass intercepted. Well, Lachlan, I will pick your brain here. Pretty good battle early on. Back and forth we go. Top seeds from both the north and the south in the women's final. What do you see here?
Well, it looks like going to be a very close game. I've seen these girls play before, and they've had some tough competition, some close results. So I think it's just whoever's going to put it away on the day.
We expect a pretty good back and forth on the women's side for sure. Danielle Brown comes out of goal to secure that one. Dangerous pass. Looks like this might be intercepted. There's going to be a foul call that's going to go against Sierra. So Dijkstra We'll give it over to Haley Johnson. Johnson with 4 goals yesterday, looking at her total on the weekend. Out in front of everybody. Lob shot. No, it's a pass. Dijkstra. Skip shot in. And Santa Barbara strikes first blood. What do you see here, Lachlan?
Yeah, it was a very good cross pass to an open goal. I think the goalie almost had it, but just too good by Santa Barbara.
Just too much mustard on it.
Speaking
of mustard, you guys have a lot of cannons at your disposal at Golden West, and the Rustlers always seem to have a lot of talent on their side. Can you speak as to the international influence that Golden West has in the water polo world?
I think it's more of a word of mouth kind of thing. So the reason I came to Golden West personally is because 5 years ago there was Australians that came, and then 4 years ago more Australians kept coming. So I heard it was a good program, good school, the coach was good, and that's why I like to come out here.
And you're in California too, I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, and California's obviously a beautiful place, and it's good to travel and meet new people, and it's a good environment.
4:14 remaining here. Santa Barbara up 1-0. Lachlan, we appreciate your time here, and congratulations again on a terrific season. What are your aspirations moving forward before I let you go?
Well, hopefully I'm trying to end up at a 4-year school. See what my options are.
Any takers? Yeah.
Not sure. A
couple sniffs.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The next couple of months are going to be important for that, but who knows?
Well, again, good luck and congratulations to you again. Lachlan Trebinger, everybody joining us here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. One of the leaders for the Golden West squad that just won the state championship on the men's bracket.
Thanks, mate. Have a good one.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Carl White will get back on the mic here shortly. Opportunity for Santa Barbara. They're going to be a foul. Simple foul, no exclusion. This is McKillican. Frazier with it out front over to Haley Johnson. Johnson back to Frazier. An obvious synergy between the two. Big time pass up front from Frazier. Parson on the money. Parson, her second goal on the weekend. 2-0 Santa Barbara.
And she's a local player from a school just down the street from us, Aurora Grande. So she's a hometown hero coming back to play in front of her hometown crowd. And her old high school coach is here. His name is Steve Allen from Aurora Grande. So it must be real fun for her to come back and put a goal away in front of friends and family.
Missed that on the shot there. But believe us, it's 2-0 Santa Barbara in front of Sierra. Both crowds traveling well here. Expect a lot of noise anytime there's a goal or a big play made.
I'm waiting to hear an FSU chant.
Yeah, forever Sierra United. Sure we'll get that at some point.
Sure.
Shot from out front.
Deflected.
Well, it was deflected. I thought Poulos maybe got a hand on it.
No, I think she dropped her hands at the last second because she saw her player deflect. So it was a great reaction by her.
Johnson now with it on the far side. Gives it back to McKillican. Johnson. Lob shot, not there. .241 to go here in the opening quarter. Advantage Santa Barbara, up 2-0. Inside water for SC. This is, what's the call here, Carl?
It's a kick out on Haley Johnson, number 4 from Santa Barbara. It could have been something from the Santa Barbara goalie. She came out a little aggressively, so.
Mad advantage. Sierra, a chance to close the gap. Shot off of the corner bar.
Okay. A little wrestling there.
Weislinger.
And it goes back to Sierra.
It's going to go back to Sierra. Well, is this going to go against Haley Johnson again? Double back-to-back exclusions?
I don't know about an exclusion. I'm not entirely sure. I think the referee's trying to.
They're trying to sort it out.
Yeah.
What's the call?
I don't know. I think he's warning the coach. He's asking the coach to go back to the baseline. Yeah. And coach is having some words back with him.
Sierra in the white caps, Santa Barbara in the black.
Yeah, so it's not a kick out. The referee just wanted the ball out to explain to the coach that he has to be on his own side of the pool.
That's a good pass, unable to rise out of the pool. Looks like she might have been held. We will have an exclusion.
Yeah.
The offending party, Russell Sadoff. Man advantage, have a foul out front. Another opportunity here for Sierra to cut the lead to 1. Out front, that pass deflected.
Bad pass. Unfortunate. They had an opportunity there.
Frazier with the ball in the steal. Bray, who was called for a foul.
And it's a kick out on number 12 from Sierra, who is
Like Jasso. Jasso with a goal yesterday.
Yeah.
The win over RCC. 1:36 to go, and a chance here for Santa Barbara to add to a 2-goal lead. The Vaqueros. Out front, this is Frazier, 80 goals on the season, coming into the championships. It's an assist,
goal.
and the goal will go to Shimizu. Keely Shimizu, we'll see the replay here. It's a nice find from Frazier out front. Quick pass, quick shot, and it's a goal, 3-0. 1:21 remaining in the first. Good start for the Vaqueros here in the women's final. Freshman attacker for Santa Barbara on the board. First goal of the weekend. Foul out front, coming up on the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Nice
Shot from way out front.
Very nice
It's
shot.
good. It's Amber Hellickson showing off a rifle. I mean, she is way out there. Look at Hellickson.
12, almost 15 meters out.
I mean, that is very impressive from that far out for Hellickson. And finally, Sierra on the board. We might hear an FSU chant pretty shortly.
I think we heard it. Just died down a little quick.
Well, I have the noise-canceling headphones, so
Oh.
excuse me. Under 1 minute to go here in the opening quarter. 3-1 now. Santa Barbara with a 2-goal lead. Looking to respond after the opening goal for the Wolverines. Johnson, near side. Frazier. Frazier backpedaling. Gives it off Dijkstra. Back to Johnson. Johnson far side. This is McKillican. Back to Johnson. Up top. 7 on the shot clock. Dijkstra at the point. Gives it inside. Nothing there. Terrific defense inside by the Wolverines. Danielle Brown looking to start the break back the other way. Frazier quickly to the ball.
Gave it away. That's unfortunate.
20 seconds to go. The Vaqueros a chance to pad their lead heading into the second quarter.
10 seconds. See what they can do here.
McKillican off to Russell Sadoff.
Give it to Johnson on top. Maybe she can shoot.
Johnson.
No.
Nothing there. Had to give it up.
She fumbled it.
And we will go into the second quarter 3-1. The Vaqueros on top of the Wolverines. You are watching the 2017 women's final here in the C2A for water polo. battle of the top seeds here in the women's final from both the north and the south. 3-1 Santa Barbara gets the better of it in the opening quarter. SoCalCollegeSports.com's continuing coverage of the 3C2A 2017 Water Polo Championships. One winner already crowned. It was the defending state champion Golden West College Rustlers with a win over West Valley 10-8 in our first final here today. Now we look to crown a second champion, 2017, winning sprint, won, or the second quarter sprint rather, won by the Vaqueros.
And the sprinter's going to go straight into set. You don't really see that too often. On the men's side anyway.
Frazier with it out front. Out to Dijkstra. Parson in the middle. They're looking for Frazier. So they rotate Frazier into the middle, and she was an absolute menace in the middle. Yesterday versus San Joaquin Delta. Johnson had it out front, gave it to Russell Sadoff. Terrific defensive stand there. Really nothing doing for Santa Barbara, and the ball goes back to Sierra. Ball up ahead. This is Nina Jones for the Wolverines. She's looking to enter it in. That pass is stolen by Haley Johnson. And Haley Johnson, just a do-it-all player for the Vaqueros.
Absolutely. She was a menace yesterday, and I expect her to be a menace again today.
Frazier with it on the far side. Talk about a menace in the pool. Emma Frazier talked about her gaudy goal total on the season. 80 goals coming into the championships. She had 3 yesterday.
It's very impressive.
A quick dump off. That's a terrific pass to Russell Sadoff. This is going to draw an exclusion, it looks like.
Yeah, just an exclusion.
So man advantage for the Vaqueros, as Hannah Perry will have to come off for Sierra.
Oh.
That pass gets away from Russell Sadoff. She recovers. Ball under?
No, he's motioning her to move outside of the 2-meter line. So if there's
Sadoff, point blank.
One more pass.
Tough shot, and that one's saved by Danielle Brown.
Sorry, I was going to explain to you that if there's a foul inside of the 2-meter line, you have to move the ball back outside of it.
She denies Dijkstra. Pass up ahead, Hemphill. Julia with it near side here for Sierra. Morgan Jones up top at the point, looking to enter it in. Frazier quickly converges defensively. Sierra keeps it. Frazier in pursuit. We're going to have a foul.
Yeah, pick up and shoot right here.
2 on the shot clock.
Yeah, just pick up and shoot.
She is live. That ball's going to go wide
missed.
left. Hellickson could not find the mark. Hellickson with the only goal for Sierra. They're going to say that that shot ricocheted off of Poulos. So Nicole Poulos taps that shot. It will stay here with Sierra. That was the call. 5:41 to go here in the second quarter.
I didn't see a...
I did not see a deflection, but the far side referee does have a better view of it. Who am I to judge? Johnson converges. This will be a ball under. Going to go back to Santa Barbara, and that was Haley Johnson in pursuit of the ball. She has it right now. Gives it back to Emma Frazier. Frazier and Johnson just very fast in the pool. They get to from point A to point B in a hurry. Dijkstra.
Absolutely.
Now with it near side. Looking inside. Good defense. Again from Sierra. Kenzie Pallinger. With that Hemphill. Up ahead. That's a great pass. This is Pallinger. Pallinger converged on. Here comes the defense. Another ball under, forced by Santa Barbara.
Sierra coach is asking why there wasn't a call, and the referee saying that she just wouldn't let go of the ball. So
Dijkstra, meanwhile, point blank, gives it off. Johnson at the point. She'll kick it back. Smart play there is McKillican. 2 goals yesterday. Gives back to Johnson. Johnson to Frazier. She has a gun. You would expect that considering the gaudy goal total on the season coming in.
Yeah.
We've seen it on full display yesterday.
You gotta dump the ball.
Second violation.
Oh.
Offensive foul.
No, that's a mistake by Sierra. So when the ball is turned over, the closest player to the ball
has to recover.
Has to recover it, and the referee felt like
there wasn't an effort made?
There was no effort made, so he turned the ball over.
Frazier finds the crossbar, nearly finds the camera. We'll go back to Sierra. Ball finds its way into the hands of Hannah Perry. Perry is fouled. Well, the Sierra crowd wanted an ejection. Do they have a case?
Yeah, there was a little pull when the foul was being committed, so.
Pallinger, shot clock winding down. Defense excellent again. More jostling for position between Haley Johnson and Amber Hellickson. Poulos will look to get things going on the other end. Up ahead to Frazier. Frazier wide open. McKillican one-on-one with the goalie. Brown off of the post. She was point blank and Brown forces the miss.
And she had a teammate wide open on the other side.
Missed opportunity for the Vaqueros. 3:10 remaining in the second quarter. Timeout Sierra. They will look to regroup. Closely contested battle here in the women's final, 3-1. The Vaqueros with a 2-goal lead on top of the 1 seed from the North, Sierra. Sierra, according to the Cap 7 rankings, not in the top 10 for the women. They dispatched Delta in the Northern Regional. .307 to go in the second quarter. Sierra dispatched the defending champion Riverside City College Tigers on semifinal Friday.
They need to get some offense going here.
Yeah, it's been pretty stagnant offensively for Sierra. That's going to be an exclusion. And here comes an opportunity to cut it to 1 for the Wolverines. Near side, Hayward. Up top, Reisinger. Back to Hayward. McGreedy. Hayward gets it back. Lob shot in.
They called the goal.
And they call it a goal on the far side.
Far side referee called it a goal.
3-2. Let's see the replay on it.
That's why we have gold line judges.
Well,
it's a block.
Just a heady play by Hayward. She finds the ricochet, and it does slip past the goal line. 3-2. The Vaqueros lead cut to 1. Santa Barbara looking to respond here on this possession. Under 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Happy you've joined us, everybody. Spread the word, www.socalcollegesports.com. You can catch the rest of this game. You can also catch the archive footage from this weekend on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. Johnson with it for the Vaqueros, gives it out to Dijkstra. Frazier, 9 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. Dijkstra is going to have to get something going. Nothing doing there. Sierra now with possession. Hayward, who just scored the second goal in the day for Sierra. We're going to have another exclusion here and a chance for the Wolverines to tie it up. Timeout, Sierra. As they will look to push personnel up the pool.
This could be a huge goal right here.
Absolutely. Nina Jones is going to check into the ball game. She'll come on for Alexandria Jasso. So here we go. Exclusion opportunity for Sierra. McGreedy. Near side, Jones. Inside, tap shot, not there. Reisinger couldn't put it in. Timeout on the pool deck. Coach, what's the call there? Because it didn't look like Santa Barbara necessarily had possession.
The referee
maybe jumped the gun?
I don't know. It's, the goalie's swimming with the ball out. The Sierra player's going after the ball. Maybe, Coach Roth is calling a timeout before the Sierra player really gets to her. It's kind of tough to tell from this angle, but the referee agrees with Coach Roth that, hey, you have possession, I'll call a timeout. So Coach Roth is protecting his goalie from, maybe committing a turnover. So it's a good possession timeout right there.
Missed opportunity for Sierra. Reisinger was on the doorstep, could not punch it in. So the score remains 3-2, advantage Santa Barbara, and they take a timeout with 1:38 remaining in the second quarter. Still at full strength after the timeout. Really the timeout for Santa Barbara to get everybody out of harm's way, get the ball up the pool. Conversation between Coach Roth and the referee. What's the conversation about?
Santa Barbara had an extra player in the pool, so maybe the referee was talking how you do that again. Maybe there could be a penalty, and the coach is just saying, hey, I told her to come out. She just didn't listen,
Right. Maybe she didn't hear me, Tori Bray.
Yeah.
The extra player on. She comes off. Frazier up top with it.
Nice
Big
shot.
shot from the point. Emma Frazier showing some emotion.
Wow. And she came from underwater, so you'll see she disappeared for a little bit. We lose track of her, but she pops up right there.
Pops up. Jaws out of the water,
Bam.
Fires it into the cage. It's 4-2 Santa Barbara. That's a terrific response for the Vaqueros.
Absolutely. Unfortunate for Sierra.
And let's see if the Wolverines can respond here. 1:09 remaining in the first half. Jasso back into the ball game. She gives at the point to Negretti. Negretti enters it in. Good defense again from Santa Barbara. McKillican right there on the pass intended for Nina Jones.
And that's been Santa Barbara's bread and butter all weekend, their defense. They play great team defense.
Here comes Frazier, back, gets it back from Haley Johnson. Frazier up top again, tries to skip one in wide left of the cage this time.
See us trying to press a counterattack.
Not really that, and they have one up the pool. This is Nina Jones one-on-one with Nicole Poulos. Nina trying to make something happen. 5 meter coming right here. It's a foul. It's going to go on Shimizu. And a 5 meter to cut this to 1 for Sierra.
Hopefully they have to convert first.
Alexandria Jasso will come in for the 5 meter attempt. Jasso fires it in 4-3. Sierra cuts the deficit to 1. Well, the goalie guesses wrong. Jasso does the rest. That's a pretty good job by Jasso disguising the angle. Looked like she was going to go right. Instead, she goes to the left side of the cage. In for the goal.
Yeah, it's always, goalie just there in that situation just has to guess, and she guessed wrong that time.
4-3. Slimmest of leads for the Vaqueros here in quarter number 2 at the end of the second quarter. 10 seconds on the game clock. And they get one in before the end of the half. Frazier up top, fires one in, nearly past the goal line, but it goes to the post, and that will do it for the first half. Got a barn burner here in the women's final, 2017 edition, 4-3. The Vaqueros with a 1-goal lead. Halftime coming up. Back in a moment with the start of the third quarter. We head into the start of the second half. 4-3, Santa Barbara up by 1 over Sierra. Battle of the 1 seeds in the women's final 2017 Water Polo Championship in the 3C2A. Mike Cepeda, Carl White with you on today's coverage. Happy you've joined us. Spread the word. You can go to our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. Also on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. Remember, everyone, the footage from the entire weekend will archive to our channel on YouTube. So if you didn't have a chance to catch all of it, be sure to go back and take a view. Quick discussion from the Sierra side to the referees. We'll look to have a women's player on, hopefully the MVP of the tournament, when all of the games have commenced here on Day 2 Championship Saturday on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Sierra wins a sprint here in the second half. Jasso with it out front. Gives off. Shimizu commits a foul. And that's a goal from way out front. What was that? Wow.
It's a good offensive play.
Can we see that one more time? Because I missed it. Was that Nawihu?
I think so.
No, I don't believe so. It was inside.
There's a player down on the inside, so Mason zoomed in on it. I just missed the number.
See if we can get that to you. We'll look at it one more time here on the replay. And I want to say that was Hannah Perry. Sierra responds with a save on the other end.
And now they are
back the other way, up on the counter. Score knotted up at 4-all. Sierra a chance to take the lead. This is Nina Jones. Jones working. She's working on Dijkstra. Jones up ahead. That's a beautiful pass. Saved by Poulos.
Great block. She saved her team from going into the deficit there.
That would have been the first deficit today for the Vaqueros. It will stay at 4-all. 6:42 to go in quarter number 3. Haley Johnson with it near side. Or that was Dijkstra. Up front, Parson back to Dijkstra. Frazier behind her. She gets it at the point. Frazier a threat from that distance. And she will fire it in. And Frazier from way out. See that one more time. Emma Frazier.
That's the...
Here we go. And Frazier, I mean,
that's
you just can't get, you have to have hands up.
Yeah, she
just fires
close.
it in.
She's so close to half. That's ridiculous.
Well, we talked about the cannon at her disposal. 80 goals coming in. A hat trick in 1 quarter yesterday. She has a few goals here today. And she's making a case for player of the tournament.
She's probably close to 90 goals now in the season with the performances today and yesterday.
I think you're right. 5-4, the lead back to Santa Barbara. And have an exclusion
on Sierra.
That's going to go against Reisinger, so Reisinger will have to come off. Man advantage for Santa Barbara. They can pad their lead right here. Frazier with it near side. Cross court. Cross pool, rather. McKillican back to Frazier. Frazier got to watch out from here. Might rise up. No, gives it back. Skip shot, and that's in from Tori Bray. That's just good movement there. Frazier kicks it across to McKillican to Bray. And what that does, it creates the angle for Bray to get a shot off.
Yeah. That's how, textbook man-up opportunity.
Yep.
Move the defense, get open shot, take it, and goes in.
Bray gets it out to a 2-goal lead, so 2 unanswered here after Sierra had tied it up.
Yeah.
That's going to be an offensive foul. And it looked like Negrete, or Alexa Negrete rather, led with the head, and she is whistled for the offensive foul. We go back with possession in favor of Santa Barbara, and that's a steal from Nuiha. Nuhiwa will maintain possession here for the Wolverines. Under 5 to go in quarter number 3, women's final in the 3C2A for 2017. Exclusion, Santa Barbara down a man. Pass not clean there. Jones still with it. Gives it near side, and that one just off the mark. Johnson was right there, and Negrete did not get a clear hand on it. Frazier back the other way. Well, nobody runs to the ball. Haley Johnson diving in. She'll put it in to the cage. Haley Johnson, 4 yesterday, adds to her goal total on the weekend, 7-4. And it's a 3-goal spurt here for the Vaqueros. Now in command in the third quarter, 4:17 to go in this period. Is an exclusion?
No.
Or just a foul?
Just a foul. Could have been an exclusion because she swam with the ball after committing the foul, but the referee gave her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not sure what that was right there.
Steal there. And the physicality has ratcheted up just a little bit in the pool.
Oh, absolutely. The women can be just as physical as the men.
Absolutely, and we see Russell Sadoff
and he kicks her
being
out.
pursued, and this is going to be a kick out. Going to go against Morgan Jones. So the Vaqueros already leading by 3, can pad that lead again right here. Frazier out front. Have to respect the distance on her arm. Johnson back to Frazier. Frazier wide open.
Yeah. Oh.
That is just a missed opportunity for Megan McKillican.
That's her shot.
Hemphill.
No, don't make that pass.
Up ahead, and that pass intercepted, intended for Hellickson. Hellickson had the first goal on the day for Sierra, trailing it by 3. Are the Wolverines. Frazier, a little look off there. Dumps it into Russell Sadoff. Sadoff looking for Parson down low. Let's see if they can get it to her. Johnson comes in, running interference. Here's Frazier out front. Hits the post. Frazier. Little interference there on Hellickson. And Hellickson, well, it's usually not the first one that commits a foul. It's the second. And Hellickson thought that she was held, pushed off, and it's an offensive foul, possession back to the Vaqueros.
And Haley Johnson causes another turnover.
How'd she do that there, Carl?
That's a driver's secret. She did something there and, forced the player to react and committed turnover.
Yep. Frazier, I believe. Johnson now with it. Johnson skips it.
Deflected out.
Good defensive play made there by the Wolverines, still trailing it by 3. Jones, the recipient of this pass on the far side. She's fouled. That was Hemphill, actually. Up front, this is Pallinger. Pallinger with a shot over the crossbar.
She needed to get on her legs there and just bury that ball. Santa Barbara's looking.
Johnson out front. Shimizu kicks it back out, and that one's intercepted. Wolverines with possession, 1:36 to go in the third quarter. Morgan Jones. Foul against Santa Barbara. Wolverines will maintain possession, 14 on the shot clock. They're looking inside. Foul on Frazier. Working on Hannah Perry. Perry with 10 on the shot clock.
Good defensive switch right there.
Looking outside, 4 on the shot clock.
Yeah, dump or shoot the ball here.
Hellickson showed some range earlier, but Poulos right there. Poulos will get it started back the other way. That pass intercepted, deflected. Let's see if the Wolverines can still contain possession. They will not. Perry made a terrific effort on the ball, could not seal it. Haley Jansen rather. Inside looking for McKillican, and is this gonna be an exclusion?
It is. I don't know if I agree with that call.
It'll go against Hannah Perry. Frazier out front. Frazier to Johnson to Russell Sadoff, back to Frazier at the point. Frazier
one more pass,
rising up.
wide open.
McKillican couldn't handle it cleanly.
And
this is going to be a kick out. This is going to go against Megan McKillican. They have a timeout, Sierra, and they need a goal in a big way. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. You are watching the 2017 3C2A Water Polo Finals here from Cuesta College. Wolverines need a goal in a big way here, Carl.
Absolutely.
Carl White, Mike Cepeda here with you on today's coverage throughout the weekend, really. Man advantage.
Gotta move the ball. Move the ball, move the defense.
Very good execution out of the timeout. Stephanie Friesen with the goal.
It only took 8 seconds to score that goal. Great offense.
Just a wonderful pass. One-timer. (7-5). Lead cut to 2 here for Santa Barbara. 12 seconds remaining. Frazier from way out front.
Yeah.
Passes it off. Russell Sadoff. Sadoff from the corner. Pretty good defense here. Don't know if the Vaqueros will be able to get one off.
You don't want a goal or a kick out given up right here in the last second of the quarter.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. We head into the final frame, 7-5. Vaqueros clinging to a 2-point lead. player clarification from everybody watching. We appreciate that. Megan Plank is now number 5. Nina Jones no longer with the team, but we appreciate everybody watching and giving us some feedback and letting us know Megan Plank in the game lost her cap, so now she's number 5.
And that's for Sierra College.
That's for Sierra. That's correct. We head into the final frame here, 7-5. The Vaqueros with a 2-goal advantage. Top of the Wolverines. Mike Spada, Carl White with you. Spread the word. We should have a pretty good finish here.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Final game on the day of the weekend for the 2017 Water Polo Championships. And the sprint in the final quarter won by Sierra. Megan Plank in the center right now. Outside, Nohiwa. Lob shot into the goal from the far side. That was Shanti Reisinger.
What a lob.
Lob on the money. That's just great touch from Reisinger in for the goal. 7-6. Sierra scores in the opening possession of the 4th and final quarter. Here we go. Frazier brings it up for the Vaqueros. 7:33 to go. Haley Johnson. Back, Russell Sadoff, Frazier at the point. Need to move it. 13 on the shot clock. McKillican. Pretty good defense here from Sierra. And a steal. We'll have an offensive foul.
I didn't see it, but I think it was in the middle of the pool there.
Off the ball.
Yeah, offensive foul on Sierra.
Frazier gives it off, far side. They're looking middle for McKillican. The defense there again.
Sorry.
And we have an exclusion.
Haley Johnson. Foul. Yeah. Referee said that she over-aggressive and grabbed her, so he kicked her out.
I believe this is her 2nd exclusion today.
Yes. Looking at the kick-up board, it is.
Frazier.
Offensive foul.
We have an offensive foul, a turnover. This is going to go against Nuhiwa. McKillican will bring it up here for the Vaqueros. 6:13 remaining in this one. 7-6. The Vaqueros with a 1-point lead on top of Sierra. Battle of the 1 seeds in the women's final. 2017 Water Polo Championships in the 3C2A. McKillican holding near side, gives off to Frazier. Frazier hotly contested by Reisinger. 1 on the shot clock, and Vaqueros just going to have to dump it away.
They're bad clock management right there. They need to know that there's less than 5 seconds on the clock and try to get a shot off.
Plank on the far side, moving up ahead. Plank gives it up at the top. This is Negretti. Negretti with it. She'll fire and pull us all over it. Just no power, really no angle there for Negretti.
Yeah.
So Frazier back the other way, 5:23 to go. The Vaqueros need some insurance. Timeout, Santa Barbara. Take a timeout ourselves. Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports. Hi to the camera.
Hey, Mason.
He's Carl White. I'm Mike Cepeda.
Think about many names this weekend.
7-6. High drama here in the women's final. Fourth quarter, 5:18 to go. I smell overtime.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, I want to give it the broadcaster's jinx a little bit. See if I say something about it now, maybe it won't happen.
Yeah, you still have a long drive.
I do. Down to a football game later on.
Oh,
Johnson with it on the
man.
far side. Fires one in. A save from Danielle Brown.
Good
So
block.
Danielle Brown with 11 saves yesterday in the win over RCC.
She's probably somewhere close to that today as well.
Got to believe you're right. Perhaps in double digits already. Quick close there. Dijkstra from Reisinger. McKillican inside, fires it
missed.
wide left of the cage. The Vaqueros unable to pad their lead. Still lead it by 1, 4:46 to go. I don't believe Sierra has led this game. I take that back. I believe. No, they have not led.
No, I don't think so. I think Santa Barbara took an early 1-goal lead and
They were up 3-1, and then I believe Sierra tied it back in the third.
briefly, right? Yeah, ball under.
Ball under force by Haley Johnson.
That great smothering Santa Barbara defense fit there.
Frazier up ahead from Johnson.
Careful.
Here comes a double team. It's a foul. It's a great find on the far side. Opens up a lane. And that one just dives into the pool. As Dijkstra unable to really do much with that one. Transition defense is fantastic for the Vaqueros thus far. Plank in the middle. Pass comes near side. This is Nuhiwa. Over to Plank. Plank point blank.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Oh, a chance to tie it up and a whistle as the ball is in the air to negate the goal, and it stays 7-6. Missed opportunity for Sierra. Now Frazier back with it for the Vaqueros. Got to be wary of her arm. Off of the crossbar. Cleaning up the garbage. Here's Dijkstra. She's fouled. Is it a simple foul or is there going to be an exclusion?
He called a simple foul. Might have been, might be a case for a little more than just a simple foul.
3:31 to go. Still at full strength. Timeout Santa Barbara at the pool. Carl, we got a good one here in the women's final.
Absolutely. Santa Barbara needs a goal here because I feel like Sierra has all the momentum in the fourth quarter.
You're exactly right. They have they traveled better than Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara's only 2 hours away. Hour and a half if you're driving very fast.
Well, to be honest, we don't know if they've traveled better. We just hear them a little more.
They're the louder crowd, so energy in the building or at the Aquatic Center here.
Absolutely.
At Cuesta College. Live from the campus of Cuesta College. Mike Cepeda, Carl White with you on today's coverage of the 2017 Water Polo Championships, ending the day with a barn burner. 7-6, fourth quarter, 3:22 to go. 21 on the shot clock. There's the defense again from Sierra.
They're playing great team defense. That was great team defense.
Great swarming team defense from the Wolverines. Now they have possession. Reisinger with the ball, being pursued by Tori Bray. Bray with a goal earlier today for the Vaqueros. We have a foul. Reisinger looking for something to open up. The pass just not there, intended for Jasso. Frazier going to bring it up. Got to be smart with it. Insurance goal would be lovely here if you're a fan of Santa Barbara. Killican back to Frazier. They enter into Tori Bray. Bray can't catch up to it. She's hotly contested by Reisinger. Bray. No time on the shot clock. And we go back the other way for Sierra.
Coach Roth is not happy about the sequence of events
And
right there.
what is Coach Roth talking about here?
I think he felt like the foul was down below, so when she passed it back to the player up top should have been able to pick up and shoot. The referee disagreed.
Shot from out front. Jasso can't find the range because Poulos is right there for Santa Barbara. 2 minutes to go.
They are up on the other side of the pool and they see it. Slide away.
Numbers. This is Russell Sadoff. Sadoff looking for Haley Johnson. She had her for a moment. Unable to get the pass off. Dijkstra posting up in the middle. Frazier with it out front. Back to Russell Sadoff. Here's Tori Bray. Bray from way downtown. Tapped out of bounds and the save by Daniel Brown. I felt like that one was maybe going in off at the crossbar. .133 to go.
A goal here would be huge.
Russell Sadoff, guarded by Reisinger. Looks to regroup, gives it off to Frazier. 27 on a relatively fresh shot clock. Johnson thought about it from the near corner. Frazier from way downtown puts it cross cage. That might do it. 8-6. Emma Frazier perhaps solidifying her MVP status of this 2017 tournament.
It's a beautiful goal.
She pumps, holds, finds the angle, and puts it in. 8-6, Vaqueros on top. And now, if you're Sierra and the Wolverines, you need a quick strike. Coming up on the 1 minute mark, remaining in the ballgame. Johnson with pressure defense.
They need a quick strike here.
20 on the shot clock. 1 minute to go. Pallinger. Hemphill. Sierra offensively in a little disarray. Starting from way out front, 12 seconds to go. They need more of a sense of urgency. Offensive foul. It goes back to Santa Barbara. That might do it.
That should seal the game right there.
Santa Barbara knows it. It's a game of keep away down the stretch here.
Yeah.
Well, how about a gritty bunch here from Sierra? Two very hotly contested battles in the finals this year. Golden West improves to 31-0 with a win over West Valley, 10-8 in the men's final. And this year, the Vaqueros will hold serve as the top team in the state coming in.
Just throw the ball away. But that's the game.
Brown, 10 seconds to go. All but over. Lob shot off of the crossbar, and that will do it. Santa Barbara, your champion. In 2017, the Vaqueros win it here in the final, 8-6 over Sierra. Battle of the 1 seeds, and what a show, what a performance by Emma Frazier.
Yeah, she was the X factor in this game.
Really was. Going to join you shortly here with tournament MVP Emma Frazier of Santa Barbara. The winner here in the women's final, champion of 2017 in the 3C2A, 8-6. A winner over Sierra College. Remember, everybody, if you didn't have a chance to watch the games live, that's okay, because all of the games and the coverage from this weekend will archive to our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. Also go to our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. We will keep the players up there for maybe a week or two. You can watch the archive footage. Golden West, winners in the men's bracket. Winner over West Valley, 10-8. Hotly contested battle. And same margin of victory for Santa Barbara over Sierra, 8-6 here in the women's final. Back in a moment with Emma Frazier from Santa Barbara. Finally, Emma Frazier. Well, she made a case for tournament MVP for the weekend. 3 goals yesterday, 3 goals today in a win over Sierra. A hotly contested battle. Congratulations to Santa Barbara and to you, Emma.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really stoked to have won. We've pushed really hard this season. We've counted as a team, cumulative. We've only missed 10 practices from everybody. So our hard work has really paid off with this.
Absolutely. And, just we made mention of it on air. You and Haley Johnson seem to have just a very close synergy. How can you describe that bond between you two in the pool?
Yeah, no, I've never played with her before. I just came in. I missed 2 weeks of practice, and her and I, our minds, our experience, we really clicked. We've been able to talk really well in the water, and we've been able to do things without even talking. It's been a really surprising combination of us.
Yeah, because there are a couple plays where she kicks it ahead. It's almost like in football when a receiver is thrown open by a quarterback. She's leading you with a pass, and you know that the pass is going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of trust. I have a lot of trust in her. She's able to get me that ball, and I'm able to get her the ball. Same situation. Lots of assists for both of us. Yeah, I really love playing with her. I'm going to miss her next year.
Absolutely. And moving forward, any prospects for you at the 4-year level?
Yeah, I am hoping to move on to a 4-year after these 2 years. Just keeping my options open, though, hoping to potentially go into a Div 1, but keep my options open.
Yeah. Well, what about this new cap here? I'm sure Mike Robles from the 3C2A wants to get a plug on the caps. I like the new gear.
Yeah, I haven't quite looked at them. I just put it on, threw it on. I thought that they look pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so too. It's one of many I'm sure that they'll be doling out this year. Emma, thank you for joining us. Any shout outs to family members across the land?
Yeah, I wouldn't be here without my mom. She's back home in Canada cheering me on.
All right. International family. Anybody else outside of mom?
My grandpa as well. He's there watching too. I'm sure he's watching all the games. Love you, buddy.
Congratulations again to Emma and Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros, a winner over Sierra College, your 2017 champion. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care.